now I'd like to yield some time to my friend from Texas, who I had the honor of doing a little shooting with in the last few weeks down there. Had a great time. Babin from Texas.
Thank you very much. Appreciate this special order to you, my friend from California, David. Thank you so very much. Predictably, the president spent 72 minutes trying to sell us another bill of goods last night. He's so out of touch with reality that he thinks Americans are actually buying what he said. But his time would have been much better spent apologizing to the country for being one of the weakest, if not the weakest, commander-in-chief in the history of our country. From his botched withdrawal from Afghanistan to his mismanagement of the economy to his horrific border crisis, Joe Biden is a president of failure. In just 2 years, he has successfully made us less on all fronts. Less profitable, less sustainable, less safe, less prosperous, less free. His consistent weakness on the world stage has emboldened our adversaries and sent our allies running. I don't say this lightly. You don't have to look hard for examples. The Chinese surveillance balloon that he allowed to fly across country, our entire country, last week comes to mind. It took him 4 days to shoot it down, and yet he wants us to believe that he's being tough on China. Give me a break. The world is full of wolves. They know America is being led by sheep. President Biden spoke for over an hour, and yet he failed to thank our Border Patrol agents, mention border security, or take responsibility for the thousands of Americans dying from fentanyl that is being smuggled across our open and erased southern border. Instead, he calls for mass amnesty for millions of illegal aliens. Nearly 300 Americans die of an overdose every single day. That's almost as many as our daily casualties during World War II. Think about that. But if we're being honest, we all expected nothing more than a speech that left truth waiting on the sidelines. That's exactly what we got. House Republicans have done more to restore and strengthen America in our first month in power than the Democrats have done in the last 2 years. Because where the left prioritizes authoritarian-style control, Republicans believe in the freedom that our forebears fought and died for. As Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders so eloquently said last night, quote, "America is the greatest country the world has ever known because we're the freest country that the world has ever known. We don't bend to a woke mob pushing insanity or insane policies over common sense. Republicans serving in this esteemed chamber stand united and will be the hammer that shatters the Democrats' radical agenda. We are committed to ensuring America is secure and is strong and is free. This is a promise that we will keep. We will not leave you in the lurch. We are fighting for you and the American dream that we all love." Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back. Thank you.